Hi, good morning, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing very well today. I'm going to do a little bit of a what I eat in a day video, I think, today, and I'm going to try and make it so that it's pretty much what I'd normally have, and these are kind of pretty average meals. And this is not what I eat every single day. Every day is completely different, but this is going to be what I tend to go towards when I'm trying to get high protein in and kind of sort of watch my calories a little bit, as I have been doing for the last however many weeks I'm on now. So yeah, every day is different. Don't take this as gospel. Everybody's body's different and needs different calories and needs different protein, etc, etc. You know all of this, but I just wanted to caveat the video just before I started doing this. So I'm awake now. It is 6:10 in the morning, and I am debating whether I want to go to boot camp class at the gym or just train legs. I am overdue training a leg session, and if I'm going to miss the start time for boot camp because I'm blethering away, it's probably best just to go train legs. So I'm just making myself a coffee. So I've got my Nespresso pod in here. I usually don't eat much before I go to the gym. It's basically effectively training fasting, but I always do have an oat milk coffee. So that'll be the first thing that I have. Don't usually need to eat. Sorry, I forgot what to put my hot water in. I don't usually need to eat before I train if I've had something decent the night before. I usually find them alright. So oat milk coffee is the first thing that I'm having today. I'm going to go train, whatever. I'm going to go train in whatever way that's going to look like. And I'll chat to you when I get back about what I'm going to do about breakfast. Okay. So I'm going to take this coffee and I'm going to walk to the gym and get some steps in. And then I'll update you when I come back on what I'm going to have for breakfast. I've got a good one planned today, so I'm excited to try it. So I'm back now from the gym. I went to boot camp, as you can tell with the redness. I thought I was going to be like beating the heat today. It's meant to be really, really hot here where I live today. So I thought if I go in, get an early morning session done, I'd beat the heat, but the gym was roasting and the class was like, it was hard. It was circuits. There was 12 stations, 45 seconds at each station, but then after that 45 seconds you had 15 seconds rest and you did 45 seconds of a body weight exercise, then you moved on. So it was like a 24-minute kind of class, and then we did a finisher on the end, which was an absolute killer in this heat. Anyway, I chose to do boot camp because when I got there, it was a split decision, just a last minute decision that yeah, I'm going to jump in on that class because there was like 2 minutes to spare before the class started. So I managed to do that, and I don't know, I got to the front doors and I was like, I can't be bothered doing squats and split squats and deadlifts today for whatever reason. So I joined the class, and then about 3 minutes into the class I was like, yeah, I should probably have done squats, deadlifts and split squats. Anyway, it's done, it's good, I feel good now. My watch is on 387 move calories. I've done 5,348 steps, so that's good. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning, so fab. So breakfast is these cookies and cream overnight oats, which I'm going to put in a clip of how I made them last night, because obviously they're overnight. I made them last night. So yeah, so here's the clip of the overnight oats being made. So for the overnight oats, in here I've got half a cup of rolled oats, half a cup of oat milk. You can use any milk, that's just what we had in because that's what I like in coffee. And then I've just added half a teaspoon of chia seeds. It's looking really thick already, so I'm probably going to have to add a bit more milk. But anyway, next up is protein powder, because I want to make these protein overnight oats. So I usually have my protein chocolate and strawberry, but I'm getting a little bit bored of that, and I did kind of promise myself that I would finish both of those. I'm pointing over there because that's where they sit, both of those tubs before I open anything else, but I've had this for like a month and I'm just desperate to open it. This is cookies and cream. So I'm going to put 1 scoop of this in, which should be roughly 25 grams. And that's what's making me think I'm going to have to add more milk to this mixture. It's looking very, very dry. It smells very nice. I got it because the reviews on Amazon said it was really good to mix into coffee. So I think I'll definitely try that. So I'm just going to do 1 scoop of cookies and cream protein powder. Next up is a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I like cinnamon, so I'm just going to add a wee bit more. And then 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I definitely have chosen too small a pot. So I'm just going to try and mix this as best I can. And then I'm going to add some more milk, because there's no way this is going to mix. And then toppings wise, I'm not sure. I think I'll just deal with the toppings in the morning, depending on how it tastes. But I suppose I could do something crunchy on the top. Maybe that high protein granola that I've got would be quite nice. 2 seconds, I'm going to go get some more milk. Oh. Aldi have changed their milk cartons for the oat milk, and it was really hard to get into. So yeah, so I had originally added about 1/2 cup, but it's too thick. So that's all I add to my overnight oats. I'm not a fan of adding yogurt or anything, but I know some people do like that. This will thicken up with the chia seeds as well. You can see the absolute mess I've just caused here. I spilled the oats, I spilled everything. Anyway, here is what it's looking like. And that, I'll pop you back up again. This now just goes in the fridge overnight, and that is it, literally, overnight oats. So I'm gonna pop this lid on. This is a really good little tub because I used to take this to work. You can add the toppings here and then just add it in the morning. So yeah, overnight oats. And all I've done is top them with 30 grams of blueberries. So there's something like 25 grams of protein in this, which is perfect for a post-gym session. I think I'm probably going to be quite hungry today after all that cardio I did. So this is what I'm going to start with. So this is the first thing I've had to properly eat today. So it's not the most aesthetically pleasing thing in the world, but it tastes lovely. It actually does taste like cookie dough ice cream. I'm so glad I made this. It's really, really nice. It's very sweet. So if you like sweet breakfast, I would definitely recommend trying this protein powder. But if not, then probably stay away from it or try a different protein powder. But it's really, really good. It's lunchtime and I'm really, really hungry now. I've not had anything between breakfast and lunch. I've only had a coffee and another coffee, just an instant one with a splash of oat milk. So I'm quite hungry. So lunch is going to be tuna pasta salad, tuna avocado pasta salad. So let me show you what I've kind of prepped. This is just a case of throwing it all together now, I think. So here I've got a full tin of tuna in water, just canned tuna. And I've boiled up some pasta. Normally I would choose the whole grain, any kind of wholemeal variety, but this is what we have in just now, and this is the one my toddler likes to eat the most, so we have that. And then veggie wise, I'm going to have 1/2 yellow bell pepper, a full salad tomato. I'm going to mix the avocado in with the tuna, and I've got some cucumber. Now that might be too dry. If that's too dry, I'm not sure. I might add like balsamic vinegar or something, but I'm going to mix it all together and see how we go. So here's what it's looking like. It looks lovely and summery and full of good, nutritious food. So I find when dieting and kind of watching calories, I like to keep protein high because it keeps me fuller for longer. But I also like to get as much food volume as possible. So all these veggies, they don't come to too many calories, but they'll keep me feeling full because it's like there's a lot of eating in this plate. And I think it's something like 425. I'll pop it up on the screen here. But I think it's about 35 grams of protein and about 425 calories. So this should keep me full through till dinner. But I want to get close to my calorie target, and I think I've still got like 300 to go. So I will probably have to add in a snack. I'll see how hungry I am. If I'm really hungry, I will have something else. lunch is looking lovely. So whilst I'm here preparing lunch, I thought there's a little bit of time to marinate the chicken for tonight's dinner. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to make tonight. It's this easy oven baked chicken shawarma, chicken and mushroom shawarma. So it's from the Family Comforts book from Rebecca Wilson, which is absolutely fantastic. And this means it's like toddler friendly, so the spices are not going to be too much, but at the end the adults get the choice to add on some hot sauce. So this is what Rebecca's looks like. Mine's will be slightly different. I've not got like all the veggies to serve it with, but I'll serve it with salad. So on here, so I've chopped up 2 chicken breasts into strips as best I could. There's 400 grams of chicken here. So I'm going to log 190 for myself, 190 of raw uncooked chicken breast, because I'll split this into 2 once it's cooked, and then I'll give our toddler a bit off of each plate. So it's roughly 190 each. So tons of protein in this meal. Really, really good meal to have. So that is going to be marinated for the next sort of 5 hours, which will be lovely by the time. So I'm going to pop that into a food bag or just a bag, and I'm going to pop all the spices into it and give it a good mix up, as it says in the book, and then pop it in the fridge. So I've got my chicken in the bag and I've got all my spices laid out in front. I'm not going to like log these exactly into my Fitness Pal because it's just time consuming, no point, and I wouldn't be able to fit it all into the little box on the screen that you'll see in a bit. So first up is 1 tablespoon of paprika. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Heaped teaspoon of cumin. Next to be added is 1 tablespoon of corn flour. It says 3 garlic cloves, so I'm going to use lazy garlic, and I'm just going to do sort of maybe this amount. We do like garlic. And then it is, next up is the zest and juice of 1 lemon. So I've tried to zest it as best I could. It was a small lemon. Zest goes in, juice goes in, and then all that's left to do is sort of massage the spices and the garlic and stuff into the chicken. It says in the book that this tenderises the chicken as well, which is quite nice. And this, I think, says can be left for 24 hours in the fridge to marinate. Mine's is only going to get about 5, or you could do it and cook it straight away. So that's half of dinner prep. So tonight I'm going to bake this on a tray with a massive mushroom and prepare some sort of salad, a garlicky Greek yogurt dip for a little bit more protein, and we'll have it with the wraps. So I'm just going to tie the bag, and this will go in the fridge, and I'll see you later on and I'll show you how I'm going to kind of prepare dinner. So I've just had lunch and dinner's in the fridge, kind of marinating, which you'll have seen in the clips. And I'm just going to take myself out on a walk. So I've got about 7,500 steps already done today with the gym and the walk there and back. So I'd like to get a little bit more in. It's a really lovely hot sunny day. So I've changed my top because I was wearing all black. So now I've got black and white. And I'm just going to go out and get some more steps in. Probably only go out for half an hour. It's good to just get out and enjoy the sunshine. We don't get it much in Scotland, so I'm going to make the most of it whilst I can before I go and pick my toddler up. I'm red again. So I ended up walking for, I think it was 47 minutes. Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, I did just under 2.5 miles in the intense heat. It's so hot here today. Got all the frizz that's going on here. Anyway, I'm glad I did that. I've now got 12,865 steps and 5.9 miles. So that is a good day. I'm glad I did that. I'm slightly beetroot. I need to try and get a big drink of water because it's so hot. Hi, so it's snack time now. I'm very hungry now that I've sat down and calmed down and had some water and stuff. So I've got some crunchy peanut butter. I've got 15 grams of crunchy peanut butter in this tub, and then I've just chopped up an apple into little slices to dunk it in. These tubs are super handy. These are like weaning tubs that I got when my toddler was little. And I even use them as well. They're really, really good. They come, I had like 16 in a box and they've got the wee lids. Perfect for dipping in apple into peanut butter. Hello, so it's dinner time and I've taken the chicken out of the fridge. I'm just going to do this in the air fryer rather than in the oven because I just use the air fryer every night. It's just quicker and easier. So the instructions are just to tip it in and then like lay it out flat. So actually I have read the instructions wrong. This was meant to be chicken thighs and it was meant to be like, I think you meant to cook them like as a whole rather than cutting them into strips. Anyway, next I'm putting the mushroom into the bag that the spices were all in, which the book does say to do. I'm now following the instructions. And I'm just going to get 2 forks and spread the chicken out so it's like evenly across the bottom of the air fryer drawer just so that it can crisp up. It's looking like that. And I'm going to put that in at, I think it said 200 for 10 minutes. I'm going to go 180 for 12. The mushroom I think did say to pop in beside it actually, so I'll do that too. So I'm just going to pop it like that side down, just stick it on the top and then I'll keep moving it around. So that's the chicken. Next up I'm going to make the yogurt dip, which is yogurt, garlic, yogurt dip. Yeah. I've got a little helper, I've got my toddler here. You're my toddler, yeah. Yeah. So for the dip, 4 is served 2 adults and 2 littles. 4 heaped tablespoons of plain Greek yogurt, 1 small garlic clove and juice of 1 lemon. Okay, so we're just going to make the yogurt dip together now. I love to get her involved. It's really, really good that she's so keen to be involved and helping. So next up I'm going to just prepare the veggies and put the wraps on the plate and we can just pick at the salad. It'll just be salady bits. So here it's got chopped salad, cucumber, pepper, shredded lettuce, tomatoes and onions. I've got all that stuff. So that's probably all I'm going to do. And I'm going to add hot sauce to mine at the end, definitely. So here is how it's looking now that it's all cooked. I've put some of the yogurt dressing on it. That's definitely not going to be 80 grams of yogurt, so I'm going to cut that down a little bit in my Fitness Pal thing. But I put hot sauce all over everything, and then my toddler's is just a smaller portion of mine kind of broken down a wee bit. I'll probably cut that chicken up for her just before I serve it as well. And that's dinner. Hey, so we're a little bit later on now. It's now 8 o'clock and I'm just about to have a pre-bed snack, which is going to be, now I've opened this box upside down, but it's real fruit split ice lollies. So they're the ones that are, I can't remember what they're a dupe of, but they've got, I think, ice cream in the inside. I'm going to have the pineapple one, 67 calories each. Not too bad. So I've already hit my protein goal today, which means I can kind of fill up the rest of the calories with nice things, like things that I want to eat. So I also, sorry, I can't get this back in the freezer. I also forgot to video. I had another little snack earlier and I forgot to video it, but it was a Kinder milk bar. So I just wanted a little bit of chocolate. I was still a bit hungry and I really just fancied some chocolate. So I had one of them, 71 calories. So I logged it with my afternoon snack, although I had it after the afternoon snack. Anyway, I'm going to sit down, eat this and edit some videos. So I will talk you through, I'll have a look at my Fitness Pal and I'll see what my calories are looking like for the day and see, kind of do a wee summary of how it went and what the protein target is, what the protein total was for the. Thought I'd take my hair out the bubble because it was just looking like really frizzy and horrible. Needs a wash. Anyway, so I just had a wee look at my Fitness Pal, and I'll pop the final box up here. So 117 calories of protein, which is perfect. My goal was 100, at least minimum 100 is what I kind of go for every day. So 117, proud of that. And I'm still, I think, 64 from memory calories under my daily total, which is perfect. I'm probably, that kind of account for like a little misjudgment in whatever I've done. Like I did track the vegetables today. I don't usually track the salady things, usually just track like carbs, protein, fats, that kind of thing. I leave the salad out, but obviously salad still has calories in it, so I suppose I should be tracking it. But anyway, over these last sort of, I think I'm on week 11 now. Over these last 11 weeks, I haven't really been tracking. Every odd day I might jump on my Fitness Pal and log kind of roughly what I'm having, just to see that I'm roughly on track, and I'm still losing weight. So, well, I was. Had a couple of cruise weeks because I was really ill, and we're actually away on holiday this weekend, so it might be another cruise week. But I'm trying really, really hard the Monday to the Thursday in the lead up, and then I'll try relatively hard again from next Monday onwards. So I'm not worried. It's 3 days of indulgence, and I'm still going to take things like protein shakes and stuff with me. Anyway, enough of that. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video. Really appreciate if you're still with me. Leave me a note in the comments if you're still here. Leave me a thumbs up. And do like the video. Please do like the video. It really does help out my channel. And I will, so I'll say ta-ta for now, and I'll speak to you again in another video. Bye bye.